I'm here with Feeder, so after 25 hit singles and over 5 million record sales, it's a pleasure to be here with you guys. So how are you doing?
Not too bad.
Not too bad. So this is the third date of the tour here in Portsmouth.
Yeah.
How have the last couple of dates gone?
It's been really good so far.
Yeah,
you know, we're
easy and quite good fun too.
still sort of finding our feet a little bit. You know, it's difficult to keep everyone happy with all the set lists and stuff because you know you've got the old school fans and you've got the newer fans, so it's quite hard to fit it all in. But you know, it's been going really well. Manchester was really good a couple of nights ago, and Glasgow was good. You know, just looking forward to playing tonight. Portsmouth's a bit of a, we've got some very fond memories of this place, haven't we?
Yeah.
We're not, I think it's the first time we've actually played here though. We've played actually everywhere else in Portsmouth.
Yeah, I've seen you a couple of years ago at the Pyramids, and also you did the Renegades at the Wedge Dream.
That's right, we used to play there all the time. That was our old haunt, wasn't it?
Where
else have we used to play? What was the other one you mentioned?
Southampton.
But I think this area has been, it's been really good for Feeder, and it's been very strong. You know, we've got some really loyal fans here. That's why we love coming here and playing. So, you know, they're still here for us, which is great.
You were saying about you have the hardcore old fans. I was working out today. I've actually been listening to you for half my life. Because I was first introduced to you at the age of 12.
12, there
by
you
my
go.
sister. She gave me the swimming key. And it pretty much got me into rock music. So thank you for that.
Well, that's all right.
Set me on the right path. But do you find that quite a lot of your fans have kind of grown and matured with you as a band?
It's a real mixed bag with our fans. I mean, honestly, there's some kids at the front of the gig the other night. They looked about 12, to be honest. I think they can't be much more than like 14 max. So we do have some really young fans as well. I mean, you know, when I say old, I meant older school fans. You know, people that that maybe been into Feeder since we started.
Yeah.
And obviously they've grown older as we've grown older. But you know, we're quite lucky really because we do have it's a real mixed age group. It goes from sort of 14 to 40, doesn't it, really? Which is quite, it's quite a nice thing to have. I think it's not too dissimilar to maybe a Foo Fighters audience because they seem to still pick up some young fans as well, even though they've been around a long time. So obviously we've done something right, and it's just interesting to hear how they found out about the band. It must be either through their parents or from online or whatever it
festival.
is. Yeah, I suppose festivals. You know, obviously, I've had some radio play as well.
Yeah. So Generation Freakshow is your 8th studio album. What was with the delay of the release?
I don't know actually. We decided it was all done. I think we moved it back, and it just wasn't ready, was it?
Single.
Yeah, I think we need more time for the single, and I think we needed more time to set it up. You know, we did it on our own label for the first time. It was a bit of a learning curve. Our second album on our own label. And I think that our manager felt we needed more setup time.
Yeah.
In fact, I think we needed even more. I think we could have held it back a bit longer because I still don't think Borders had enough time to really, build any, real momentum on radio. Yeah.
What's the extra song at the end? Has that got a name?
What on which what on?
After Children of the Sun, there's that like acoustic song.
Yeah, I haven't actually ever been asked that before. I think one person's asked me, I didn't tell him, but it was actually we've got a band version of it as well. It's just like a little kind of what would you call it? Almost like a lullaby that I used to sort of play at home when I was going around tour. Yeah, to my daughter who was about 2 at the time.
Yeah.
It's just a really simple little song, but it's actually quite a classic kind of little acoustic track, and it felt like I wanted the album to have like a little secret track, so that's what it is.
One night he was drunk in the studio, put a mic on there.
Yeah, but I did it just live, just through like one mic, so I wanted to sound like I was literally just playing.
Yeah, that's the feel of the song, and I think it really kind of rounds off the album really beautifully. Actually.
I just wanted to have that. It just felt like it needed to be there. It just would have been a wasted B-side, and I felt, for me it was important. I don't know if it's important to anyone else, but
I actually really like it.
Yeah, cool. But we may do another proper version of it sometime. But yeah, it's called Skylife.
So with I've seen you. I've actually only seen you once, which is quite depressing for the amount of time you've been going. And that was at the Pyramids, which is quite a small venue.
Yeah.
And also like you've played download and things like that. So what sort of size crowd do you prefer? Is it in front of a huge audience of like 30,000, or is it really intimate? Which do you prefer?
Depends, doesn't it? Really.
Yeah, really depends.
When you have a really rocking gig in a little club, it's really intense. It's got a great feel. I have to admit, this sort of big, sort of theatre level is a nice level because it's still intimate, but it's because the problem with doing arenas is even if you were doing them now, we've done a couple of arena tours and they are they're great to say that you can do it, but they're not great for the punter either. They're a little bit soulless sometimes.
Get a little bit lost in the crowd.
And I think for guitar music, for heavier stuff, it doesn't always come across that well in that kind of space. I mean, even this room is quite tricky acoustically.
Yeah. I've got a couple of questions from Facebook and Twitter. Jack would like to know, he says, his band have played the Dublin Castle in Camden a few times. He says you've played there before, and he says, actually, what's the favourite venue you've ever played?
I used to really like the LA2 in London, but it's gone now.
Yeah, me as Astoria next door.
Yeah.
The Astoria has some good gigs there.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, sorry, it was called the Astoria, but they changed the name to LA2. But also,
LA2 is next door, isn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, going basement.
Oh yeah, sorry. No, I used to like the LA2 downstairs as well. Yeah, that's what I used to love. I used to love that.
That was
it
good,
was so rocking. So we basically downstairs at the Astoria. I used to love that. The Astoria was good, and also I love the Electric Ballroom in Camden. I think it's a great gig. And Wedgwood Rooms is a good venue.
Kelly on Facebook again as well. She said, to date, what musically are you most proud of?
Probably different for everyone, but on a writing point of view, I don't know. I mean, probably Forget About Tomorrow, Just the Way I'm Feeling. I mean, a lot of the B-sides I really like. I mean, I like some of the stuff that's not really that well known. I like tracks like Child in You and stuff like that as well, that are very kind of minimal and different to what people might expect us to do. I think High's been a very loyal song to us. It's a very simple song, but it has a message and it seems to still feel kind of relevant. I mean, on the new album, I would say I like Children of the Sun a lot. I really like Hey Johnny, and I like Borders, and Generation Freakshow's popular as they do. We like that one. It's a hard song to play, but it's a hard song to sing as well. But it sort of varies. I mean, I probably have got other favourites, but there was a song, a B-side I wrote ages and ages ago, and it was called Broken, and it was covered by a few people.
Yeah.
I really like that song.
And Dan on Twitter asks, if you could work with any musician, who would it be?
Oh, so many, really. I wouldn't mind having Dave Grohl on drums for us. But don't tell Damon. There's lots of people. PJ Harvey, Kate Bush, Tom Young, Tom York. I wouldn't mind doing some stuff with Graham Coxon or something like that. It's a bit different.
Yeah. Oh,
Neil Young, definitely, and E from the Eels as well. Right, I'll stop there.
Alright, well, finally, I've always been curious as to bands that have been going as long as you. Kind of like, can you actually remember all your songs? So I just had a few lyrics just to see if you could remember if they're yours or if it's actually a different band. So the first one is Caught in a Man Trap, Another Part of Me Has Changed.
Yeah, I know what that is. That's Swim from the Swim mini album.
Yep. Then this one, Daddy's Little Girl Ain't a Girl No More. Is that yours?
No, it's not mine.
Do you know whose it is?
No, it sounds like The Darkness or something.
No, it's Nirvana.
Oh, is it? Daddy's Little Girl? Oh,
Negative
okay.
Creep.
Oh, okay, no, I don't know.
Then this one, Sending It All Right Back, Waiting for Heart Attacks, Watching the Days Collide.
That's Satellite News.
Yeah, it's my favourite track.
Oh, okay, I've never played that live.
Then this one, Looking for Something New, A Taste of Life to Pull You Through, Defences Down, Your Feelings Low, A Change in the Feeling Comes Around Again.
Yeah, I know that song. That's Yes, I Went Too Soon?
No.
I don't hear it again.
Looking for Something New, A Taste of Life to Pull You Through, Defences Down, You're Feeling Low, A Change in...
Down, oh God, I know what that is. Defences Down. Defences Down. Oh God, what's it called? Oh, you got me now. God, what is it?
Find the Colour.
That's it, yeah.
Right,
Carl Brazil's favourite song.
Yeah. And the final track, with your feet in the air and your head on the ground, try this trick and spin it out, yeah. Your head will collapse, but there's nothing in it, and you'll ask yourself.
I do know those lyrics, but they're not mine.
Yeah.
Who are they? God, I know that song. I don't know, I can't think. My brain's fried.
Where Is My Mind?
Yeah, Pixies, yeah, of course, yeah, that's what it is. Right. I knew the lyrics. I should have known that one.
Oh, well,
I was just saying that's quite hard to understand what Frank Black says, but great song, that.
Yeah. Oh, cheers. Well, thank you very much for joining me.
Pleasure.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Thank you.